Chapter 6 Season 3 has just begun, and let me tell you, it already looks very interesting. There's a lot of new stuff in the game, and Battle Royale has honestly completely changed. But today we're here to answer the question, is Chapter 6 Season 3 actually good? Real quick before we get into it, just want to say, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content, and make sure to use code Brivy in the item shop whenever you're picking up absolutely anything. I love you. Enjoy the video. Chapter 6, Season 3. Alright, first let's talk about the theme. I actually really like it. At first, when I heard Hero, I was a little bit, not disgusted, but I was a little bit like, oh great, another superhero season. But this I'm okay with. It's not anything like collab. Obviously, there's Robin in the Battle Pass. I like that we're starting fresh. And we're starting with a hero theme that's not fabricated from something else. And yeah, I enjoy this theme. It's like superheroes in training kind of thing. It's cool. And it's not something we've really ever seen before. Like, obviously, we've had, you know, the Marvel seasons and stuff like that. But this feels a lot different than those. So kudos to you, Epic. All right, next, let's talk about the map. The map, honestly, I don't have too much to say about it. There are 3 new POIs. There's Demon's Domain, Seaport City turned into Utopian City, and there's Supernova Academy. All 3 of the POIs are pretty cool. I really like Utopian City because it's kind of like Tilted and Neo Tilted, where it's like Seaport City and Utopian City. It's just like a more kind of futuristic version. I like the aesthetic of that POI a lot. Supernova Academy is pretty cool too. It's kind of like a superhero training facility, which is also something we've never seen before. It's got that kind of theme. And then on the total other end of the spectrum, we got Demon's Domain, which is like completely ruins and it's not futuristic at all. It kind of gives that like Chapter 5 Season 2 like Underworld Grim Gate kind of vibe. It's got like a really dead feel to it. It's cool though, and that is a huge POI. The POIs aren't all lumped together, which I do like, mainly because it gives them a chance to be separate biomes. It's kind of bland when they're all just in one spot and they're all a part of one biome. So I do like how they're in different spots of the map. It's not nothing crazy, but I do like it. I do think it's good. And next, let's talk about the Battle Pass, just to kind of get it out of the way. I don't hate it. A lot of people are dogging on it a lot more than they should, I think. It's really not that bad. I would buy it personally. I like it. I don't think any of the skins are really bad, to be totally honest with you. I really like Synthwave though. She looks really cool. Both of her styles are really cool to look at. I like the little pattern that she has on her arms. It's like active. Pretty sick. But yeah, I don't think this pass is bad. I mean, it gets the job done. It's not terrible. And it really fits that kind of like preteen superhero vibe. And now let's talk about the weapon meta. I'm not gonna lie, this weapon meta is pretty darn good. First and foremost, let me say, there's nothing like stupidly broken. There's stuff that's annoying, and there's stuff that's pretty broken, but there's nothing that's like makes the game unplayable. The Mythic Dogbone is really the only thing that's like pretty disgusting, because I think, what, they do like it does like 100 damage or something. It's ridiculous. But other than that, and like the little, what are they called, the base gloves, you all know what I'm talking about. But even those aren't really broken. I mean, you can just do a lot of like stupid exploits with it. You have to know how to use them. So here's what I'm trying to say. Bad players aren't going to be able to use these items unfairly, and I like that. Like, they require some amount of skill. You have to have some strategy to these items, and I like that a lot. All right, but let's talk about the base weapon meta first. So ARs, we got the Fury AR and we got the Spire assault rifle. Oh yeah, the DMR thing. This is a pretty decent AR meta. All of the ARs are not great. They're all just kind of middle of the pack, which is fine. That's not a big deal at all. It just depends on what you want. I'm personally either going to carry the Fury AR. The Spire AR is actually really good, especially the Mythic one. The Mythic one is insane. Shotgun meta, yeah, not great. This season's shotgun meta has that same problem that Chapter 5 and Chapter 4 and Chapter 3 as well. You have to carry a Sentinel Pump shotgun. The auto sucks. The Outlaw sucks. It's Sentinel Pump City up in here. Like, you have to be carrying one. I don't like that, but I mean, it's fine. It's not a huge deal because I like the Sentinel Pump. The Sentinel Pump's actually fun to use, so I'm fine with that. SMG meta, it's literally the same as Season 1. I think it's the Surge Fire and the Veiled Precision. Veiled Precision's still fantastic. I'm so glad they brought that weapon back. It's absolutely insane. I love it. I carry it as my AR most games, to be totally honest with you. And it's the only hit scan weapon with a scope on it, which is good because, you know, you're not going to get beamed all the time. Look at Epic listening. Oh my goodness. Of course, all the heals, they're pretty much the exact same. I don't think there are any new heals at all. Oh my gosh, yeah, the pistol. I actually really like the pistol this season. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and talk too much about it because it's a pistol, but it's a burst. It is a burst pistol, and that's fantastic. I just love that a lot. And then, of course, we got the kill switch revolvers. These are so fun. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is a good idea, and it's not like insanely broken either. The ability to like have a slow-mo effect in the air, that's so cool. And these are actually pretty good. Like, you can carry these, and they're pretty good at range. They do good damage up close, obviously. Like, they're really not, I mean, you could carry them all game pretty much. I love these. Oh yeah, and then of course we gotta have all the exotics. This is the first season that exotics have been back for a while. None of them are too broken, which is what I care about. They're all pretty cool. So I mean, good job by Epic again. And now let's move into the more non-traditional weapons. First we got the Mist Gauntlets. These kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. You have to be in someone's face to use them, and they do like 20 damage. I mean, I guess the idea is kind of cool, but these just are not good at all. The base boost. That's what they're called. Okay, yeah. This is a cool item. It's annoying as heck. It 100% is. I'm not going to deny it. But it doesn't do a bunch of damage. Yes, it blasts through builds. It only does 10 damage. But no, I like this a lot. I do. I like the idea behind it. I like that it's a movement item as well. Good item. And then we got the tracking visor. This is basically, we've seen this a million times before. You basically just get wall hacks for a certain amount of time. But this is pretty cool because if you have this in your hand, you can see where people's footsteps are. No one's really talked about that. I think that's really cool. You can kind of track someone down like that. But it does take up an item slot, so you do have to kind of decide whether you're going to carry it. I like how this isn't like just a medallion or something. I like how it's kind of readily available. I wish the spawn rate was a little less on them. You know, it's whatever. Then we got the crypto treat. Yeah, I've already talked a little bit about this thing. This is Thor's Mjolnir, but if it was better. Same concept. Dog comes out of the sky, blasts through builds. I'm not sure how much damage it does, but it does a lot. I think it does 100, if I'm not mistaken. I wish there were less of these around the map, not gonna lie. I shouldn't be able to find these everywhere, but, you know, it's whatever. And then we got the sprites. There are 2 sprites this season. There's the dash sprite, which is golden. If you throw it down, it gives you 3 little dashes, just like in the Underworld back in Chapter 5. It's really cool. And then we got the Superman sprite, which is really funny. It shoots a laser. It actually does pretty good damage, too. But that's really the only purpose that it serves, is just to, you know, act as a laser. You have pretty limited, like, use with it. So it's not super viable to carry, but it's pretty good. And then, of course, we've got all the mythics and then the medallions as well. There's the Infernal Defenses medallion, which basically just regens your shield over time, kind of like in Chapter 5, Season 1. It's still pretty broken even after all this time, but at least there's not a million of them to deal with. At least it's just this one medallion. And then the Shrouded Striker medallion. Your sprint drums have low gravity, so you basically can never take fall damage. And also, it makes you invisible if you sprint jump at the same time, so pretty good. And I like how there are only 2 medallions. I will say that. I like how there's not a bunch of them. There's just 2 of them. And then, of course, the island, which you can get one of the medallions from. I don't remember which one, honestly. It spawns in the 2nd zone now, so you have a lot more time to, like, fight. And then, of course, we got all the boons as well. There are 4 boons this season. One of them heals you in the storm. One of them, you can sprint while you're healing, and it gives you a slap effect. One of them, the parkour. Any kind of parkour will reload your weapons. And one of them, when players attack you, they're marked. So they're all pretty good. You get them from the hero chest around the map, which I realize that I haven't talked about. So you have a hero rank every game. It starts out at C. The more you kill players, I think I forget exactly what all factors in. I think if you survive storm circles, you get a higher rank as well. The higher your rank goes, the more chests you can open around the map. You can see them on the map. You get good weapons out of them. You usually get a boon. I think you're guaranteed to get a boon. So that's a really cool mechanic. You can kind of do that all game. It's an incentive to kind of fight people and not just, you know, sit back. And it kind of keeps you occupied all game because the chests are everywhere. So you can go from chest to chest and open them. I love the hero rank. That's a really cool mechanic to me. And if you get to hero rank S, a lot of the boons have like an extra ability. It's really sick. So overall, is this season going to get annoying? Yes, I do feel like it will get annoying, but the key thing is it's not boring. I don't think this is ever going to be boring. It's definitely going to get annoying at times, but I don't think it's going to get boring. And that's exactly what Battle Royale needs, in my opinion. It needs a season like this, bold, a lot of things going on with it, something that's not going to get stale after 3 days. And maybe this season, the updates will actually be good and captivating, but that's something we can only hope for. But as far as the game right now, I really enjoy this season. I'm not going to lie. And I'm not going to sit here and glaze it because I know that, you know, I could get a weekend and then hate it. But as of right now, I do really like this season. And I can't say the same about really Chapter 6 Season 2 or the mini season, really. So we're doing good so far. But anyways, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys Support always. Just be sure to like, subscribe if you like this video. Just be sure to use code Oblivion Item Shop when you're picking up anything. Anyways, Jesus loves you, I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.